Well, the San Antonio Marathon is this weekend, and this week, San Antonio Sports announced that more than 18,500 people had signed up to participate and that they have sold out all three races. So that means the 5K, the half marathon, and the full marathon, which is awesome for their inaugural year. And with the new race, there is a new route going through some scenic and historic neighborhoods, including King William and Olmos Park. So I spoke with some neighbors who are excited about showing off their neighborhood and cheering on the runners. The inaugural San Antonio Marathon being done San Antonio style. The theme where every step tells a story. And that story is 26.2 miles across the city, starting first downtown and then into the King William neighborhood. I understand that you're pretty excited about the San Antonio Marathon coming through King William.
Yes. I live in the neighborhood, love running through it. And I'm super excited that it's coming back through the neighborhood this year.
Kimberly Ovashon is an avid runner. She says she's looking forward to setting up a cheer station to support other runners.
And it's the coolest thing to see the fastest runners and to also see the very last runner.
Being able to showcase the neighborhood, it is something where there is significant pride and significant ownership. So having such a large crowd being able to run through and enjoy it, it's amazing.
And then a little bit over halfway through the race, about mile 15, runners will be getting into Olmos Park. This is the first time that the San Antonio Marathon will be coming this way and right in front of your shop.
This is such a special little section of the neighborhood. We have such amazing small businesses and people that are on this stretch. So I'm excited to one, cheer on people, but then also have new people who haven't been to this part of the neighborhood before run by.
Katie Bestrichman is the owner at Rose Hip Market on Olmos Drive, which is on the route. So they'll be hosting a race party.
We want all the neighbors to come out, people to come camp out with us during the marathon, and we'll also be giving little samples of our pickle lemonade.
With the Taylor Swift album that came out, The Life of a Showgirl, we would have The Life of a Race Girl. So we'll have friendship bracelet station and posters, so you can make a poster to cheer on runners.
The marathon is on December 7th. And of course, with the marathon going through downtown and the surrounding areas, there are many road closures you'll need to be aware of ahead of the event. So RJ Marcus breaks down some of the major road closures you'll want to be aware of ahead of this weekend.
Well, we're getting ready for the inaugural 2025 San Antonio Marathon. We're expecting thousands of runners to lace up their shoes and hit the streets throughout a Sunday morning. So let's talk about the route that you're going to be taking and some road closures that you need to be aware of. First of all, we're going to start downtown, Main Plaza area, and then the route's going to take our runners all the way to the King William Historic District. These closures will be in place from 3 o'clock in the morning till later on in the afternoon. How about the Pearl area? So our runners are going to go up to the Pearl area, kind of the St. Mary's area, and then make their way up to River Road, that neighborhood, and we have those closures in place from 6 o'clock in the morning to noon. Again, these are projected times when they expect the most runners to kind of make their way through there. Now we go up to the Trinity area, Trinity University, the San Antonio Zoo. So it's going to be affecting all of our drivers that are coming up on 281, also parts of Mulberry Avenue, as we get all of our folks that are headed to the Monte Vista district. Again, these Sunday closures in place from 6 o'clock to noon as well. Let's take you a little bit further up north, and here we have Olmos Park. Okay, great. Olmos Park. Cannot wait to see Olmos Park part of this marathon. These closures are going to be in place 6 o'clock in the morning to 1:15 p.m. over to Alamo Heights. So this will be kind of affecting all of our folks over in McCullough, Alamo Heights, obviously New Braunfels, Hildebrand, and 281 as well. These closures will be in place until 1:15 on Sunday afternoon. And then Menke Park, this is going to be affecting a lot of our folks in the Broadway area, the Broadway district, also over by Fort Sam. And then we're going to go south to the West Fort Alliance district. These closures will be in place from 6 o'clock in the morning to 11:05. And we're going to wrap things up back where we started, close to the downtown area. Finish line over at Hemisphere Civic Park by the Gonzalez Convention Center. A big congrats to all of our runners and everyone taking part in the San Antonio Half Marathon and the full marathon. We're going to have all this information on KSAT.com. Again, these closures taking place Sunday morning through the early part of Sunday afternoon. Be safe out there and good luck to everyone participating.
And many runners here in our area are excited and getting ready for the big weekend. The inaugural San Antonio Marathon includes a 5K on Friday under the holiday lights, the expo and marathon and half marathon on Sunday. But with all of these events, it takes thousands of volunteers to make it happen.
Come on down! Woohoo! You're giving back to the community and you're helping someone succeed. And you don't know, it could be the very first time somebody's running a marathon.
Heather Hepp knows the importance of having volunteers on a race route.
Free water!
She's been a volunteer for years, but she's also a runner.
It's so impactful that somebody who's affected my journey, I now have that opportunity to share that same experience with them on the other side of the water.
Heather is one of hundreds of volunteers who will be helping out at the inaugural San Antonio Marathon weekend. San Antonio Sports is hosting the weekend-long event, which includes a 5K, an expo, the half marathon, and the full marathon. And so far, they say the response has been tremendous.
We're anticipating 18,000 plus registrations over the 3 events that we have, our 5K, our half, and our full. And so just couldn't be happier about the support we've seen.
And with all those registrations, San Antonio Sports needs more volunteers.
We need quite a few more people to come out, help us at our 5K on Friday night. We need volunteers at the expo and then at the finish line, which I think is the most rewarding place to volunteer as you see all those runners cross the line.
I think it's just really cool that we now have our own marathon.
Dan Andrews tells us that volunteering actually inspired him to run.
I hear that not only are you volunteering on Friday for the 5K, Saturday for the expo, you are also going to run on Sunday.
After volunteering a couple of years, I decided that seeing the people picking up their packets and things, if they could do it, I could do it. So about 4 years ago, I ran my first half marathon ever, and I've been running it every year since.
24 ambassadors were chosen earlier this year to represent the San Antonio Marathon. They had been creating and sharing content on social media and supporting local run clubs, also inspiring new participants. I had a chance to meet with a few of those ambassadors. Roz Kosach is excited to share her journey leading up to the first San Antonio Marathon. She's one of 24 runners chosen to serve as an ambassador for the upcoming marathon.
This is a great opportunity. I'm so excited that I got selected. I love to share my love of running with my Instagram community and just with my friends and family.
Roz tells us that she started her running journey during COVID and continued to run after she was diagnosed with ovarian cancer in 2022.
Just being a runner and being like with my body and knowing my body, I was able to know that something was wrong. And it got me to the doctor much quicker.
Sharing your story on social media or just in general, you know, with other people, that has inspired other people maybe to start either maybe a running journey or a biking journey. Or
I just want to show people that you don't have to go from 0 to 60. Like, just take baby steps. And before you know it, with consistency, you'll be running a 5K or a half.
So I've been running since middle school, and I'm still running Saturday mornings with the Downtown Run Group.
Santino Corrales is also a San Antonio Marathon ambassador and a leader with the Downtown Run Group, one of the biggest run groups in the city.
Yeah, so the group, it started in 2012, training with Bo Brockman and Pat Brockman, the founders of the group.
Santino says the Downtown Run Group started with about 20 runners, and now close to 300 people show up every Saturday morning at the Pearl to get their miles in.
I know you see a lot of people's journeys. Everybody's at a different path, or different reasons for running.
Everybody does have a story. Everybody's on a different journey. We have Boston Marathon runners, and then like some of the ambassadors that we have for the San Antonio Marathon this year, some of them are training for their first half marathon.
And now we want to introduce you to 2 more ambassadors who have been tracking their running fitness journeys on social media together, inspiring others to take that first step. Runners Aaron Stinnett and Victoria Vaca are gearing up to run their very first half marathon at the very first San Antonio Marathon in December. However, they say they weren't always runners.
No, Aaron, not El Camino.
I don't feel like running today.
Then why did you make me come here?
We got into our fitness journey just about 2 years ago. We started making social media content. We're known as Fit and Fluffy on our platforms.
Aaron and Victoria decided to join a run club in August of last year, which they say was a little intimidating at first. So they shared that moment before taking that first big step of just getting out of the car on social media.
We're trying to do a running club. It's social, but everyone's really pretty and skinny.
And we're chunky. Pretty, but chunky.
I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't like it.
We made friends.
That was our very first run, and it was a video of us, and we
Just decided to kind of take that vulnerable step of like, let's do it. But we sat in the car for like 5 minutes, like, I don't want to go, I don't want to do it. Do you want to do it? I don't want to do it.
Maybe it's a mouth for.
And after sharing their journeys, Erin and Victoria quickly found out that they weren't alone in feeling intimidated.
The comments we get a lot is, that's how I felt. The very first time I stepped out of my car to go run, the very first time I stepped out to even go to the gym, do whatever it is, I sat there with the anxiety of like, can I even do this? And to hear people say like, you've been part of the reason why I got off the car. You've been part of the reason why I've started this journey.
Look at me, look at me.
Now Erin and Victoria will be sharing their running experiences on TikTok and Instagram as marathon ambassadors.
I mean, yes, you're on social media, but you're also ambassadors for the San Antonio Marathon. What does that mean for you guys?
It's a big opportunity. We've talked about it, and when we got the opportunity and we're chosen, we sat there and we were like, we represent a very, I say a specific group of people, but it's a very broad group of people that don't think that they can run.
Our mission here is to let everybody know like everybody and every pace can come out. And we are really trying to advocate and let everyone know that we can do it, you can do it.
Stephanie Cerna, KSAT 12 News. And we're wishing all the runners good luck this weekend. Have fun and happy running.